Hello, hello, is this thing on? Are you going to be able to hear me now? Because that would be nice for an actual live stream. For people to be able to hear me. If you can, please let me know. Because then I know that this shit is actually working. Ah, all good now. Excellent. What I was doing in the introduction, which apparently was not done properly because I didn't have the mic rolling, I have my own multiplayer server now. This one is for role-playing, it's for making sure that we can team up, rescue some people, and have a good time together. And the way that you can find it is linked down below in the description. That's where the link is to the Discord. It's my standard Discord in case you're already a member. You can find all the rules and the password to the server, which is what I am currently on. Now, to be very clear, we have two separate events going on. The one thing is that I have this server, and this is the server that you're looking at right now, but there's a separate save game going on. That's the save game that I have for the whole stream, or the whole series that I'm doing. So, the difference is, I don't have anything researched here, I don't have any money, we're just starting out. But then again, that could be the fun part, because that means there's all sorts of opportunity to explore new stuff, get new vehicles built, and just have fun together. Now, you can find me by going to multiplayer. I'm not going to be able to do it here because I'm already logged in. You go to the multiplayer, you click on multiplayer search, you type in stealth, and for the password, you can find that down in the Discord. That's how you can find me. For all of you joining the stream, welcome. I have a mission. Well, there's a transponder here, which is nice. I just don't really have a way to get there with a beacon locator because I don't have a boat for that yet. Background music, I hope is also coming through. I put on a bit of relaxing stuff. It is 10 PM or near enough over here, so it is already quite late. But I thought, you know what, let's do some Stormworks. Now, new career save of sorts. Time for a new boat. And since this is going to be, or at least what I hope will be, a multiplayer boat, or a multiplayer server, I'm going to have to make sure there are quite a few seats on this particular boat. Otherwise, it's not going to be serving anybody very well. Now, the way that I want to do it, ideally, is that I have a crew of sorts. I have people who can join me, and who can also join me on the voice chat, also in the description, or in the Discord. And with that crew, it's going to be far easier to get missions done. Because right now, it is perfectly doable. I can do most of the missions, but it's not always too comfortable. Because I have to jump out of the boat to rescue people, I have to go back into the boat to bring the people back to the hospitals. I have to do everything, basically. And it's a bit of a hassle at times. So if you feel like joining Stormworks, if you feel like joining me on the stream, link down below in the description on how you can join my Discord. Let me just check that I have voice active. Yes, I do. So we are just about ready to get started then. Now, what I'm currently building is a boat that has, as you might be able to tell, a bit of a compartment inside. And the plan is to have one, maybe two motors over here, or two engines. And based on that, the craft should be fairly quick. The problem is it might be a bit too wide. But if I don't make it as wide, I won't really have any place to sit. Maybe I can just make it one sleeker. So remove this, add that. Like that. I can now save on all of these blocks. Right here. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a fat boy, this one. Hopefully not too fat. What is Stormworks about? Stormworks is a game about the Coast Guard. That is the most basic way to explain it. Doesn't quite do it justice, though. Because you can build almost everything that you can imagine. There are no weapons in the game, because it's focused on search and rescue. But you can still build, for example, a tank of sorts. Not always ideal to do so. It doesn't really help you rescue people, but I have seen people do it. And especially the Steam Workshop is filled with all sorts of beautiful creations. Now let's finish up this hull. Make sure it is watertight. At this point I have quite a few hours in Stormworks. So it might look like this is second nature, but damn did I have to spend a lot of hours to get this thing built in a reasonable fashion. In order to get to where I am now, it took me a lot of hours. Still, I find Stormworks to be a nice, calming game. Sure, it can be stressful if you got an emergency, but for me, part of the emergency, part of the challenge, figuring out how I can get it done. How can I save these people? How can I make sure that everybody comes home alive? And especially with the new search and rescue modules, or the search and rescue features, it's become a lot more interesting. There are aircraft carriers and missile sub-designs. Yes, exactly. There are all sorts of fancy designs from people. And you don't really benefit from having an aircraft carrier, nor is that the point. Sure, you can build one. If you want to have an aircraft carrier for your Coast Guard, you can. I personally don't really find their use. Sure, it's nice to have a helicopter on your boat, because they allow you to do far faster scouting, and maybe that thing scouts out ahead, or once you have picked up a survivor, you can make sure that that survivor gets dropped off back at a base or a hospital real quick. But beyond that, you don't really need an entire aircraft carrier. It's more of a vanity project. This one goes here. Oh, yeah, no, that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna need a rudder. I'm gonna put that down here in the middle. And then for the engineering, let's go for 2 engines. Small engines, as I have nothing else researched. Ideally, the bow of the bow of the boat is gonna come out of the water. And this way I'll have less water resistance. Less water resistance generally means a faster boat. So I don't want to have too much weight on the bow, because it's not really beneficial. In case you are new to Stormworks, by the way, I would recommend checking out some tutorials on the game, especially if you want to play it, because there are a lot of intricate features in this game. The game doesn't do a terribly great job of explaining what it is doing and why you need to be doing any particular thing. So if you are planning on getting to Stormworks, and it is a game that I definitely recommend, check out some tutorials, make life a little easier on yourself. Otherwise you're going to be quite confused about what the hell it is that is going on. And for everybody tuning into the stream, welcome aboard. Or, well, can I say welcome aboard on a craft that isn't finished? I mean, I'm just building a boat to make sure that there is a welcome aboard possible. Alright, I'm going to pump the exhaust down the bottom. I need another port there. And another pipe. Oh, not like that. Over here. And power goes out there. Air comes in here. So I'm going to need another pipe. And that's going to be a pipe that goes straight through the deck. Another one here. And then finally we are left with power that comes into, or sorry, out of here. It's going to have to get transferred into a bunch of gearboxes. And from there we'll have to turn it into propulsion. Let's pipe this stuff forward, or rather bring the pipes in here, because this is going to be the fuel tanks. I'm going to need, let's say, 4 fuel tanks. Small craft. Could be very efficient craft as well. 4 fuel tanks are probably going to be enough. 2 more there. No, you're going to be piped forward. This one. And now I want one of these. Like that. Up and turn. There we go. Alright, I have my fuel tanks. I now need to just add them up. For this, I'm going to use a fuel combiner. It's a small microcontroller, which is a really fancy term for an item that you can create in-game that just adds up particular stuff, or calculates, or does all sorts of fancy, well, fancy tricks depending on what you teach it to do. It has a lot of programming, and it has a lot of stuff that you can still adjust. Why is the stream logo a nuclear detonation? Excellent question. It's probably from ICBM. It's not really supposed to be one of those. It's not really supposed to be a nuclear detonation. But I'll have to correct that after the stream. Alright, time to pipe these things together. I think generators, stuff that generates energy, electricity, they work a lot better now if you combine them with with a gearbox that puts it into torque, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna have to do it like that. Then the generator comes here. Then back to pipes. Like that. Then another gearbox. And another one. Or... no, I don't think I'm gonna need reverse. That's a weird thing to say. We don't need reverse where we're going. No, I do need reverse. The thing is, I have a different way of getting into reverse. I'm going to use electric motors. Electric motors are far more comfortable for that. This is going to be power B, if I set it up correctly. Yes. That's the clutch. That determines whether or not there will be power going to the rest of the props. Speaking of props, let's set those things up. Propellers. No, not like that. Here. Again, pipes. Pipe to here, pipe to there. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Because I can hear it, but I'm not sure if you guys can as well. Would a helicopter carrier be more useful than an aircraft carrier for a Coast Guard? Yes. I would say that would be a lot more useful. Because a helicopter carrier is going to allow you to do scouting. And, well, not only that, you could also have a sort of a small mobile hospital. An aircraft carrier, sure, you can build that. You can make sure that you have an aircraft on there. And with that aircraft, you can potentially drop stuff that might help. I'd be thinking of dropping a raft, or maybe even dropping people, like your own crew. I'm not talking about dropping survivors on top of a hospital like that. That wouldn't really work. What I have built in the past is a VTOL jet. So vertical takeoff and landing, and it's an aircraft that allows you to land anywhere. Ideally not on water. It doesn't do that too well. But, for example, a Catalina flying boat, or any kind of plane that can land on the water, yes, you could build that. That would work. I want this to be a T-piece pipe, closed. I want a spotlight on here. Ooh. No. I do not want a spotlight on there. I want it a bit higher. There. Okay. Now, we're going to need a control seat slash panel. A couple of padded seats first. Here, we got 8 seats. Time to get some equipment on. A bed is useful if you want to skip time. Outside of that, I don't find it to be particularly useful. Not for survivors, anyway. Let's see. It's going to be a bit tricky to try and get a seat all the way back here. Maybe I'm going to have to add a few ladders on the sides here, too. just to make sure I can get survivors into the boat. And that way we don't really have to get into the stern of things, shall we say. It's not the most ideal design, but I hope it'll work. One here. One here. That way I'm just gonna get rid of this part, because the chances of getting sucked into the propulsion, into the propellers, is too great. Alright chat, we need a name. Would you want to be able to rotate the spotlight? Yes. I can rotate it up and down, but what I don't have researched yet is a way to turn that thing left and right. So all I can do is just swivel it up and down, unless I rotate it. I can pick it up and turn it. Like this. Now I can swivel it left and right. But I think I'd rather have it, well... You know what? You're right. Maybe this is better. This might be more comfortable. I also just want a standard light on the boat, so I can always find it. The sinking feeling. The sinking feeling, the uranium fever. Any other good names? This is not really what I had in mind. Let's go for an elevated platform here. Make it easier to drive the boat. Because I can see more. Well, I say that, but I'm probably looking at my own exhaust.
Oh hey, you're back. Sit rep.
Hey, welcome. You're on a stream.
Oh, I'm actually on a stream.
Yes, you are.
Oh god, this is now on a loop. This is let me stop that real quick. I was like, yeah, I kept hearing myself and I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah, well that's right.
Good news. Good news, Steam's 26-hour estimated time ended up being only 26 minutes.
Yeah, Stormworks is not that big.
All day long. Stormworks shouldn't be. Oh, another one. Aw.
Alright, chap. Let's get this thing built. I don't need too much
equipment. Are you
equipment.
building some kind of, what is it, rib?
Yeah, just to start a rib. It's just a new save, so we really don't have a lot of equipment yet. But that's alright, you don't need that much to begin with.
No. As long as the AI doesn't decide to randomly throw in an air rescue, like it did for me once, it should be mostly fine with what they give you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, night vision.
Ah yes, night vision. Possibly the most important tool.
Yeah, and it's really nice that they just give you that.
If I remember correctly, in the beginning they didn't. Because I remember being in a little I don't actually remember what it was. It was effectively just a cabin cruiser, not being able to see anything, being tossed around by waves, hoping that I didn't randomly hit the boat that I was trying to find.
Right.
So now it's very nice that they actually...
Well, you cannot do most of the missions if you can't see anything.
Unfortunate or fortunately, they do let you see things. And flares.
Yep, flares too. H&LMS Sauron.
I think that there's some sort of flare launcher you can also put on your boat. Like, it's either a flare or a distress rocket or something that you can...
Yeah, you're right. You can actually build a flare launcher now. I don't have it researched yet, though. For those of you just joining the stream, welcome. It is a night to play Stormworks. And I'm doing that as I'm assembling a crew. Now, a crew, yes, it's a multiplayer server. I'm not just playing this one on my lonesome. I actually have room for a crew. And that means that if you have
Stealth,
Stormworks...
in your opinion, do you think it's best to make one big expensive boat? Or build something sort of in the middle that you can... It isn't necessarily cheap, but you can build 2 of them? Or something like really cheap that you can build a lot of them so that each individual person can...
I'd say having 2 or 3 craft, and especially a helicopter pilot and helicopter crew, would be very useful. We don't need to put all the eggs in one basket, we just need to make sure we have a boat with, let's say, 2 people on. And then a couple of guys on a helicopter. That'd be great to have. And
yeah,
then...
although, can you actually make... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask if you could actually make a helicopter straight off the bat.
No. You need research and you need a bigger island.
And a helipad.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Not hitting trees every time you try and land.
Well, that sounds fun though.
I play Arma. It's not fun, from my Arma experience at least.
Oh, come on. You hit the tree, you're fine. In armor, at least.
Hey,
Let's
Sparky.
see. Am I forgetting something?
Good evening.
Hello.
Evening.
Are you all playing Stormworks?
Yes.
Stormworks. Build and then get rescued.
And be advised that you are talking to the good people of the internet.
Oh, my apologies.
No, it's fine.
Are you streaming?
Yes.
Oh. Well, hello, internet.
Hello, YouTube, as I
I
used to
might.
say.
Are you on the multiplayer server?
Yes.
I might give it a go. This Stormworks on my.
Stealth, do you have the vertical hatches unlocked yet? I think
Nope.
they come unlocked. Do they not?
Nope, you
Oh,
got
okay.
nothing. Hatch is
You
not
really
invented
just have
here.
blocks in the beginning.
Yeah, you really don't get a lot.
You basically get blocks and tubes and seats.
Pretty much.
And that's really it.
That's all you have to build
At
stuff
least you
with.
get... Yeah, that's all you need. But, like, sometimes it can be convenient to be able to access the internals of your ship. Especially when you, like, run it aground or something and you wanna...
Server rules.
How would you benefit from having access to the lower parts of your ship if you run it aground?
Could dig.
Or, well, mostly if
digging,
you
yeah.
can't access them... Well, I mean, like, because if... Remember how welders work? They weld just both sides of the block shut. Don't ask me how, but they can repair both sides of, or all 6 sides of a cube. So sometimes being able to access your keel when you run aground and repair it before you get off the rocks and potentially sink is useful.
Okay.
Because, of course, when you run aground, you strike your keel, and when you strike your keel, you get damage. And damage at the bottom of the ship is generally not great, as
True.
your warships in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts with minimum bulkheads show. Unfortunately, unless you really get serious about having literally all the bulkheads in Stormworks, generally all ships in Stormworks except for like the really big ones sink. Like they had minimum bulkheads.
True.
Probably because they have no bulkheads.
What also doesn't help is that when I do rescues, I usually tend to leave a hatch open. And people don't like that as their boat goes down.
Indeed. Although, speaking of other things we could build, once you get decent winches...
Ow, I just broke my legs. Ah, I just made shit of my legs. Ah.
Well, that do be how it works in Stormworks.
Forgot that there's fall damage in this game. Sorry, I interrupted that conversation. Keep going.
I was just saying that eventually when you get decent davits, might be useful to build like a salvage vessel, because
Yeah,
I've had
definitely.
several times where you could literally pull a sunken ship all the way up out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that was how I got one of my biggest ships, was that it had sunk, and I'd taken two salvage vessels with big cranes, and me and 3 other guys pulled the ship up out of the water and welded it, sort of fixed it, and then he took it and did a couple of updates and made it into our own little Coast Guard mothership.
Nice.
Anyway, I'll shut up now. I think that the entire reason the internet's watching is to hear you speak.
I'm not sure. I'd say it's just to see if we can get stuff done.
I am George Washington. I'm on the prow. And now
We're just here to pick up people, right? The boat's gone missing.
What?
We do not yet have fire extinguishers. Do you guys want to venture out without those?
Yeah, fuck it. We got buckets.
You're gonna burn, Sparky. It's on you.
Yeah, I've already got half hit points at the moment because I broke both my legs, so... Let's
I
go.
believe we do have a first aid kit on board, but I might have deleted that one too.
I have got great stabilization.
You are... I am 100% sure that in the next 45 seconds you're gonna...
Whoa!
Come on, why is this not letting me join?
Whoa! Boat confirmed working, sort of.
Sure.
I'm really far away from the boat. Where's the boat gone?
I think we're upside down. Yeah, we're upside down.
Yeah,
We're
we're
over
still
there.
close enough to the dock. We can.
I see.
Stealth bail.
Yeah. Maybe the props are just slightly too low into the water.
What? You sent me. The stream has just caught up with where we were there, and you just sent me flying across the map.
Across the map, even?
Well, across, like, I suppose it was probably no more than
It was around
20 meters. Yeah.
Well, it is Stormworks, so across the map is entirely suitable.
I mean, I did end up on the island with helicopters on it.
Oh, good. We could use one.
Yeah, I'll get my Jayhawk out.
Yeah, not
I
anytime soon, I'm afraid.
I still can't figure out how to get working.
I'm not even sure if it still works.
Yeah, well, I brought it into... I did a free game there about 2 weeks ago after all the updates, or whenever the update was. And,
That
yeah,
is a
it didn't
beautiful
work.
color.
Gotta make sure Sparky can find the boat if he flips over again.
That, you are wrong.
Alright, we shall try this again. Still no access to extinguishers.
Sorry, 1 second.
The right colors.
You do realize your props are now quite literally out of the water.
Yeah, a bit, but I'm also gonna push my bow
I'm
out.
actually
It'll be fun.
gonna sit down this time. I'm not going to actually stand.
You guys have your binoculars from standard, right?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, it is.
Sorry for not responding, Sparky. I didn't really check.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay. I'm currently Ooh, I can't hold
I
my
have to ask you
binoculars.
guys to get off the boat again, because I've removed the starter button. We cannot start the engines.
I'll start turning the propellers. Come on.
Sure.
If we push real hard.
Yeah, just go ahead and push.
Ah!
Okay, might as well
No problem,
install
lad.
fire extinguishers then.
I was kind of hitting and hoping to see if someone would like to play a game, but then I saw that there was Stormworks in the works.
I sense a storm in the works. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Is
Comedy.
it stable?
Comedy of errors.
Yeah, it seems to be stable enough.
I broke my legs at it.
Just Sparky not as stable as usual.
You mean like in game or in real life?
In real life, yeah, I broke my legs in real life. Yeah,
How?
I didn't actually break my legs in real life. That was sarcasm.
That is in case you don't know, you are on the stream right now.
Ah.
Congratulations, you have now made a fool of yourself in front of the internet.
Hello everyone.
Not the
That's a
first
rip.
time.
That's technically what's on my business card, so yes.
I like the new flashlight, the fact that it's actually a flashlight. And that it's not just a light that appears out of nowhere like it used to.
They have had a lot of stuff that you probably haven't seen yet.
Well, I've played a bit. Like, I know it's cool. Like, it's almost like Space Engineers in terms of the little panel down at the bottom that you can
Yeah.
select weapons, or weapons, I mean,
Oh,
saving.
equipment.
Oh! Oh god, drowning, drowning, drowning! Okay, onward.
Here goes.
I'm actually sitting down this time, so I'm not going to go anywhere, hopefully. Are we
That's
sitting
the
too high in
plan.
the water?
We
Well,
might.
no, hopefully.
I don't need any mods right now, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sitting too high in the... Whoa! Yeah, we're...
Oh,
I am really nervous about this.
You're not.
What about our ship that we... Do you remember the big ship that we built all that time ago?
One
That
which
had,
one?
like,
Bismarck?
all No, the Bismarck is still out there somewhere.
That's still out there. This is
Uh,
not gonna go well.
Stealth, put some pontoons on that or something.
Yeah, I think maybe we need to do something about the spinning.
I think we should reduce the speed a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, the speed's too high, and I'm afraid that center of gravity's not good.
Here, just pull your throttle back to like 60 before. That ship really like not personifies. I'm sorry. Really showcases extreme oscillation.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised that I can still pull back from that little flipping accident.
Now we just need to go really, really slowly.
Well, also it's rough waves. That doesn't
Like I
help.
said,
I like
pontoons.
rough waves. I like rough waves. Yeah, stick a few pontoons on each side of this bad boy and we're to go turn it into ship.
Oh, they got
All
me.
right, last stop.
Get them here.
You've made it.
Perkele saatana.
I just hope that I can still get pontoons and leave the dock.
What would you do if someone came to rescue you as like a member of a lifeboat crew and they started speaking to you in Finnish? But like started cursing at you in Finnish, so like perkele saatana. Why
I don't
Be able
know.
to tell he was cursing, so I might as well just...
I don't know. Yeah, that's sort of true. Interesting story. When I went sailing on Lake Erie once, we had an engine failure.
Oh.
And yeah, engine failure. Wait a minute.
We are still
Communications
waiting
failure
for.
too?
We are waiting for the engine failure still.
No, I'm looking at something that just got posted in the Stormworks general channel. And I'm realizing that this is actually the same thumbnail on your video right now. So, like, I think something might not have worked.
Yeah.
Mind
am I
you, a
missing?
mushroom cloud is a pretty accurate representation of
I think he
any-
likes my looks.
You know, there's a real shark out there.
Yeah, you do know there's a shark on your head, Attis.
No, that's Fred.
Oh, that's Fred, okay.
It's part of him now.
In the
We
meantime,
need
a
to start
joke.
a series that's just like Stormworks. What could go wrong?
Everything goes on.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of the humor behind it.
Look, he's got a shark on his head. Oh. Did he
Not
got
unusual.
bad? I am your torch now.
Oh dear, apparently Stormworks is now adding guns.
What?
Now they're
Nani?
considering it,
Are they?
but only
They're-
probably
they're-
as a... Oh, shit, that is...
As
Gonna
ship-to-ship
Yes.
weapon.
Mind the props.
It's ship-to-ship weapons.
Well, some small stuff.
Mind the
As
You
in,
should
like 50
probably
cans
go
of
and-
GPMGs.
Well, honestly, I'd actually think it might be only large stuff that won't do damage, that it won't be effective against players, and only vessel. Like, I don't know,
Oh crap, we got
5-inch
some more guys
guns
joining
and.
in.
Are they... ours?
I noticed you added more propellers. This is going to be.
I didn't. Still have 2.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I accidentally dropped that lifebuoy into the water and now it's floating
I was
off.
wondering how that got there.
I just like picking things up and throwing them in the water.
Calls himself a
why
lifeguard.
is there a life?
Yeah, well I don't pick up people and throw them in the water.
Not
Yet.
at least.
Not yet.
Well, there was that time when like, I wonder if they fixed it where you go offline and your character stays in the game or disappears. Do you remember that? Because
Yeah, it
Rip-
shouldn't
Rip
be
and-
disappearing now.
Rip and Atez were in our game for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and we kept bringing them on mission. I think I lost Rip out in the ocean at one point.
Maybe. Jimmy, JT, if you'd like to get on board this atrocity, I'll see if I can flip it
Will
within
do.
10 seconds.
Yeah, that'd be amazing not to flip, probably.
There's definitely going to be more rescuers than people that need rescuing.
Probably.
Well, yes, except for the fact that soon there will be. How many people are on that boat? 6? 6 new people that need rescuing.
Yeah.
I'm very sure of it. Like,
Maybe we shouldn't have all our eggs in one boat.
Well, I thought I heard the
also, Jimmy
old
asks,
man
will my spine
say,
survive the adventure? The answer is probably
"Leave
not.
her, Johnny, leave
Yeah, that's probably
her."
safe to assume.
Oliver.
Insurance fine.
You know, it's kind of hard to sing when I have to whisper.
This actually feels a bit more stable now.
Yeah.
I feel like I could stand up and not be. Okay, it's happening. Whoa, whoa,
No.
Is it?
whoa. Forward.
I mean, this
I
thing is
would
nearly
not
a
be doing that if I were you.
Forwards, Männer.
Now, we have been given a search area. We don't exactly know where the boat is.
There is a boat marked down here, but I don't think that's the same mission.
Is that the tugboat?
Is
the
it?
green tug.
Yeah, it's the tug
Tugboat?
one.
Can we steal a tugboat?
No, we need to tug it.
Can we not act as like international piracy?
I mean,
Different game. That's called From the Depths, I think.
Oh, okay. It's also called what's the game? The one where you're.
It's also called
Sea of
US
Thieves?
Customs
Sea
and
of
Border
Thieves.
Patrol.
That's
I'm
the
just
one.
kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, slow down, slow down.
Oh gosh.
This all
is
happened when I
fine.
sat down. I was the counterweight at the front of the boat.
It's like that, the dog. This is fine.
I will be
If all
back.
of you guys survive this
I've-
mission, I will be extremely surprised.
I will be back. I forgot that I promised people I would play some Warzone, so I will sit in the boat. Don't get me killed.
Sitting in the boat's not
Do
great
not
because you were
tell
going to
them that they
despawn
will-
it at some point.
You'll probably not survive if you're gonna.
Okay, well then I'll stand on the boat. Does that work?
So
that
wait,
doesn't work.
you are going to play Warzone and this at the same time?
Long story, Atez. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anybody see a boat in need of help yet?
Nope.
We are on one.
Aside from this one?
You're not wrong.
It's big, it's
Uh,
yellow, it's got a bit of red on it. It's got a guy
What?
with a fish on his head.
We are talking about the boat, right?
Check your 2.5 o'clock.
Yes, Atez, we're talking about the boat.
Good.
Okay, coming right.
Yeah, check. I think I see something on your 2.5 o'clock.
Still?
I'm just watching your stream.
Oddly specific.
I got
No.
That looks like
no,
land.
you're
I can't
on point.
tell because there's so much. I need a stabilizer on my.
Stealth corrected by 15 seconds.
Oh, I thought
Needed-
you meant over.
Don't jump.
Need a stabilizer for your gun.
No.
I don't see anything.
Sparky, if you don't
over-
sit, if you just stand in the boat, all these guys just
That will
looking
happen.
around.
I don't see it over there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
God, slow down, slow.
Come on, Jack, hold me.
Wait, do you get stabilized if you stand?
I will let you go.
Somehow, yeah.
That makes okay.
I wish I could T-pose right now.
No, there's land out to your. We need compasses. Anybody bring a compass with them?
Nope.
Just
Nope.
use the o'clock
That would be like
scale.
2 o'clock.
That'd be like
Oh yeah, 2 o'clock from our position. There's land. No, sorry, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10, yeah, I see
10
that
10
one.
o'clock. Okay, that way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
done.
Find
two
how.
and 10.
Periscope.
Did any of you
Atez,
guys...
Atez, grab the depth charges.
Oh fuck, it's my U-boat here. I'll be back.
There's a U-boat out there. Everybody, panic! Panic!
Stealth.
Yeah?
Crate 12 o'clock straight ahead.
12 o'clock, you see something?
Yeah, it's a crate, it looks like.
Yeah, like I think you're spotting the same thing that
Okay,
I'm
more
spotting,
to
which
the
may
right.
or may not be a boat.
Oh,
Guys,
wait, no.
I am afraid to inform you that we are not social distancing.
Yeah, straight ahead now. There's a crate.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
crate.
give
Yes.
everyone
I'm sure that
Corona.
will be fine.
Yes, straight ahead. Yep, that's the crate.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you.
No plague.
Do you want to grab that crate?
Oh,
Or is
yep.
You see, if
Yeah,
I
it'd be
don't
useful to
sit
get
on
it.
the boat, if I,
Something.
well, actually, I tell you what, I have this open on the other screen, so I can just see if you need me to get off the boat, I know.
Alright.
But I
It's a-
shouldn't be I shouldn't be too long. I've only agreed to play like 1 or 2 rounds, so I will return to help save people from the depths of.
Go to a stealth. Go to a little bit more starboard side.
That's too far.
He
That's a little
will
bit too much
see
starboard.
the game.
Halfway back. That's
I don't see the crate yet.
It's basically straight ahead now.
It's out there a little ways.
I think you'll want to start
Oh,
slow.
no, yeah, it's straight ahead.
Yeah, straight. We are like a bunch of meerkats right now.
Yeah, how long will it take till one of you spots danger?
We should
probably
be.
should have
There's
someone
another crate
behind
to
us.
our 2 o'clock as well.
Oh,
Oh, there
boy.
is.
Coming out, yeah.
For all of you, let me just quiet this a bit. For all of you who just joined the Discord, this stream, welcome. This is Stormworks. I'm currently doing a series on Stormworks. This is not part of that series. This is just a separate event, a dedicated multiplayer server, where we can hang out together. And some of you guys have decided to join. I'm seeing some new faces that I haven't seen before. I mean, Sparky and Etis you might have heard of, but Weasley Wells, Ultra Jimmy, GT, Yankee, not yet. What we're currently doing is looking for a boat that has gone missing. And we need to find it. So, we're talking to the guys. We have everybody using binoculars, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And we're all trying to find that one boat that needs help.
And
Vehicle.
3 o'clock.
Sorry, say again? 3 o'clock?
I just noticed that
No,
you
land
said...
is 3 o'clock.
I'm seeing a crate staring towards it now.
Oh, yep, great spotted.
Did we get the other one, or did I still buy that one?
Probably despawned.
Probably.
Oh,
No, there's another
It's
one
probably gone.
to our 2
Alright, I got it.
3 o'clock.
Boarding squadron, prepare yourselves.
There is also a crate on our 7 o'clock.
Away. Go, jump.
Right?
Alright, I got
Okay,
it.
wrong kind of braking.
thank you.
Okay, crate 7 o'clock.
There's a crate
Get
12
back on the
o'clock.
ladder.
Actually 11 o'clock now.
There we go.
Very close.
11 and 7 is what I'm
H.
hearing.
Correction, make that 7-5. I didn't see that we turned.
Yeah, it's great basically straight ahead now.
Stealth, are you using an electric boat?
No. Well, somewhat.
Are you using sort of like a diesel electric?
No, it's not a full diesel electric. It's a diesel that powers a generator, but I'm using electric motors to do fine maneuvering.
I think that's what a diesel electric is, unless I'm being incredibly big brained.
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock now?
So I was gonna say, I'm like,
Well, it's somewhat diesel electric because for main propulsion it still relies on the diesels only. Where's this crate you speak of?
But
It's,
yeah, according to
10 o'clock
Wikipedia,
now.
it says
10 o'clock.
Oh, yep. Start turning
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
straight
a
ahead.
little more. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh boy, more players.
There is another crate around 1.2 kilometers, 8 o'clock as well.
It's been a while since I've actually
8 o'clock.
played Stormworks multiplayer. When you design a ship, does it automatically pop up in everybody's designer?
I
When
don't
you
think
design
so,
a new
no.
ship?
I've never played Stormworks multiplayer, but I've played a bunch of single player.
Should see it coming up here now. Stop. Straight o'clock. Straight ahead.
Oh, great. Just came into view.
Alright, coasting.
That was a bit early.
Go.
Who's doing the Morse coding?
That was a good question. Enemy spotted. Where
You
at?
spot it? Oh dear.
What is the Arma thing?
Collect loot.
Target
Loot has been
front.
collected.
Thank you.
There's one more crate around 2 kilometers, 7 o'clock.
Contact Megalodon, 400 meters, front.
Oh no.
Oh gosh, I'm on the ladder
Alright.
there.
We still have to actually find this craft that needs our help.
It's not important.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Although I
mean,
think we're making a lot more money
Enemy
in research this way.
AC-130 incoming.
10 o'clock now.
Plot twist,
Okay,
we are
turn.
finding pieces of it.
Oh no.
You're
This was the rest of the ship.
crate spotted to the right. Starboard.
Yeah, directly coming up on 3 o'clock now.
Oh, turn
3
starboard.
o'clock?
Starboard.
Turning right.
Okay, it's a little bit more towards 11 o'clock now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, a little bit more to the port side.
It's be drifting quite heavily. It's around 11 o'clock again.
Okay,
Coming up.
yeah,
on
11 o'clock.
Oh, I
Got it. Eyes
Oh,
on.
man overboard. No, man overboard.
Oh dear.
Man
Seriously?
overboard.
Yes.
The bouncing kicked me off.
Turn around.
I'm going for the crate.
Right.
It's fine, you stay
Okay.
there, I'll catch up. Eventually.
Yep, he's right there.
Yep. This is called rescue, not running you over.
Thank you.
Uh,
If the ladder works, there we go.
two very different
Oh,
things.
no.
Yes.
Anybody still have eyes on Etes?
Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
directly
yeah,
in front of
straight
you.
Oh, there you were.
Okay, yeah, start coasting. That
Yeah,
that
right.
works. That works. Okay.
Okay,
We have a lot of
crate-
research points now.
Last crate spotted is basically straight
How
ahead.
many research points do you have?
26.
Around
Can you research multiple things at a time?
No, unfortunately not.
2 o'clock now, we got another crate.
Understood?
At the end of this, you may have failed your
yeah,
objective,
basically
but
To all of you joining the stream, welcome aboard. You're currently looking
You got
at
21
our
grand.
mismatched band of rescuers. And I am looking with these guys for a boat that's in trouble.
We should
We've been given a
probably
search
get
area, I
some
don't know
more
where it is.
boats.
A bit more to
Go a
right,
lot
1
quicker.
o'clock.
Yeah, we can afford a second boat now at this point.
Stealth, 1 o'clock.
I
Turning.
think you
Yep,
can
eyes
afford
on.
more than 2 boats.
This is what you need a helo for.
Yeah.
I think it's faster to just go and secure the boat that we're looking for. Sorry, rescue the people. Instead of going back and getting another one right now.
Yeah, probably. Question is, who's gonna be the captain of the second vessel?
35 research points.
Tez, unless you want me to captain it. In which
Actually,
case,
just-
prepare to... Not... What is that?
Alright, we're going to be running at best speed now. Let's hope that this doesn't flip the whole thing.
We have enough to
Yeah, I'll
unlock
sit
lanes
down.
already.
Yeah, we got 570 out of 750. So we should be able to get there and back. I just don't know if we have enough seats for rescue, or for, well, rescuees.
Yeah, well, most of us have been standing this entire time.
And not falling overboard.
Yeah,
I'm
well.
fine with
One time someone fell overboard. That was
that.
it.
Hey, it was an accident. Another crate on our right.
Is there actual money in Stormworks?
Go,
yes.
crates. Nope, never mind. Wait, is
There
that?
is money in
Oh,
Stormworks.
that's land.
Over here,
That's
we
a
have
sandbar, I
27,000.
think. Or is that
and
just foam? No, it's
That
foam.
is
I think it's foam.
for the whole group. So everybody who's playing on this server has access to this money. But what Stormworks did do is make sure that the admin, which is currently me, has to approve everybody who wants to join and who wants to use the workbench. There we go, cosmetics. I can type add auth, whatever, or add auth 10, and he can also start using a workbench. Right now we're just looking for this boat, and then we're going back, and we can have another one.
Distance away, probably
Yeah.
2,
Another one 3 o'clock. as
1
well.
kilometer, maybe.
I think it's just based on how many players on the server.
Are these crates or waves that I'm seeing?
These are waves.
Yeah,
Straight
just
ahead,
waves.
Just waves. There's 2 crates on our right side. Fairly far out though.
At this point, it's more profitable to do crate hopping and hunting than actually finding a boat to rescue.
Probably.
We're already sitting at 35 research points.
Yeah, we can get.
How
the
much
lanes
cash?
definitely.
27k. I think it's
Not
more
bad.
profitable to get the boats rescued. And research points, they come out of your usual crates. At least that's the fastest way to get them.
What is
question
large
is-
boats supposed to mean?
Large boats gives you large engines and larger rudders and such.
Yeah, we should probably.
I started researching
what
on
are we-
helicopters first, so that we can have a helicopter assisting the boat.
Yeah, and even medium engines.
Okay.
Another crate straight ahead.
So helicopters 40.
Helicopter's not that expensive. Helicopter's 15 points.
No, yeah, it just takes time.
Yeah.
Oh, man overboard.
Still no eyes on this boat. My guess is behind one of the islands.
Yeah, probably. It doesn't have a beacon, does it? It does.
Transponder.
Oh, did I
Alright.
put a transponder locator on this thing or not?
I don't think
That was a
we
good question.
researched, do we?
Because if not, then we're gonna have to just do this with the Mark 1 eyeball.
The handheld version, yeah?
Yeah, the handheld. The other one we don't have yet.
No, it's not on boat.
Okay.
I suggest everyone sit down just because stealth drives.
It's not that bad of a driver. I've made
No,
worse
it's-
vessels.
The version 1 was horrible. This is okay.
Yeah, this one doesn't flip
Well, I
over
mean,
as
like,
fast.
I mean, like this drives okay, but then again, it's not always the boat; it's the crewman. Part of the reason why you've gotten so much cash, but it can also work against you.
That is true.
Another crate.
I think we're getting too many credits.
Is windmills off.
Yep, 10
Windmills
o'clock.
11 o'clock.
There's another crate.
Where
with
else?
windmill.
What is
Are we
this?
are you just gonna weave until you
Segway
eventually
point.
get to
What is that? 3 kilometers is the basically to the. Or actually, no, hold on.
Honestly,
I'm gonna
I think
okay,
that you should
so-
honestly just eat back to whatever your island is, get the locator, and then
Yeah.
go back out.
Yeah,
pretty
we're
sure that
3.2 clicks out from the.
either
edge
that
of
or
the
chase
radius.
chests all night, and eventually you'll find it. If you don't go in circles, then you'll
Mhm.
probably find it. But when night comes, because unlike a lot of games, Stormworks night is quite literally pitch black.
Yeah. I
So,
believe we do
you
have
might
at least
find it.
one night vision goggle set on board.
Yeah, we have one.
Okay, base is 9 clicks out.
Yeah, I'll head over there. At least we now have enough funds to buy a second boat.
Maybe head on the eastern side of the island on our 11 o'clock.
Actually, speaking of other things, do your previous designs also save? Like, maybe this is not the best boat to go.
You think?
Like, try. Could you spawn in like the Quinn 1E?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
you want or F?
Those work.
Honestly, you should get the make a boat that's just like
Just a really cheap rib.
well,
One that's
cheap
quick,
does not-
fast.
Yeah, cheap is only good when you want to make a lot of them, and right now you only have one, so.
Wish the water would shine the light back at you with your flashlight.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a spotlight on this thing, but it doesn't really do that much.
Oh gosh. Kind of. I mean.
Is it
minus-
on?
It is on now.
It just blinds me to be honest with night vision.
Yeah, minus the part where it makes you all blurry, Wells.
Yeah.
It doesn't do a lot, probably because it's pointing into the air.
Could you turn the spotlight off again? It's blinding night vision.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, stealth. I would recommend putting that at the front of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Land
Yeah, I see an island
of the
there.
lighthouse.
Yeah, I think the boat is gonna be on the eastern side of that.
We're 7.5 clicks out. I haven't played Stormworks at all in a while.
It's gotten a lot of updates.
Yeah.
Especially
Okay.
the dynamically generated missions is a big plus.
Oh, I don't think I've played it since the fire update or whatever that one, the fire one. 90 degrees right.
Yeah, Jimmy, we're gonna
Want to
skip
go
that
for
one.
it? I can't even see it.
Ah,
Connection
crap.
expired. Rip.
Alright, RTB.
Well,
Sparky
6.5
Net is still having a
kilometers.
conversation here.
So, how's everyone's day been?
Yeah, not.
it's
Oh,
time to sit
do we
down.
have a man overboard?
Nope. I almost going overboard, but I
Okay.
did not.
The day is fine. Our superiors are a bit pain in the ass, but other than that, it's fine for me.
Oh God. I leave one of my friend's text chat for 6 seconds and I find this. If you get on Overwatch, you won't be off for a fortnight, and then when the Call of Duty finally comes, oh God, this is just a whole line of puns.
Oh no.
It's like, yeah, here, let me just read it off. This is what happens when I leave anyone unsupervised for 2 seconds. If you get onto Overwatch, you won't be off for a fortnight, and then when the Call of Duty finally comes, you'll be left for dead on the battlefield.
I don't even know why we're getting much air. There's like not even lots of
Fortunately, there's not a lot of waves, but we keep pushing the bow
Yeah.
too far out of the water.
I think it's because we're not standing on the front anymore.
Got you.
What does oft mean?
It
Oh,
means
mining.
that you can now use the workbench.
Ah,
4.1 clicks. I can see it through the binos.
just as a note, how much does Stormworks really kill your internet?
Not too much, I
Oh.
think. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Does your PC running okay?
Something burning in the water to our 11 o'clock.
Seriously?
12 o'clock?
Is that it?
No,
Oh,
11
that could be the
o'clock?
tug.
11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
I don't.
Towards the
I don't
island.
s- I don't see anything. Oh wait, yep.
I think that's
That'll
the
That'll be
tug
the-
that we need to
that'll be
pull
your
back.
tug.
But we don't have the engine power, nor we don't even have a rope on this thing.
Whatever it is,
Oh.
it is quite far in the water. No,
Yeah,
not the
that's
tug.
probably the tug.
You go ahead and push it, yeah.
Alright, who's kicking?
Here,
A vessel in
that's a
trouble
flare.
has been sighted with a transponder signaled. Okay.
Look at that search radius.
That might be that boat though.
That might be that boat.
Yeah.
Do
This
Good job.
thing is on fire.
we want to go do it?
We can
Sure.
check it out. Yeah,
I don't know. I have a feeling that if you don't check it out, it'll expire just as you get to it the second time.
Probably.
Knowing
Alright, we're good.
Stormworks. Increase speed to yeet.
That's the
My
thing now.
favorite speed. What's a
Honestly, I have the feeling that sooner or later we're going to be able to start making Stormworks stream highlights in the same format that actually I probably shouldn't start mentioning channel names because YouTube's algorithm will start demonetizing you.
I can see something in the water to the right of the flames.
Stormworks?
Could be a survivor.
You know,
Could be.
Stormworks
out of
Antics
context.
episode 1.
Oh yeah, there's definitely survivors. I got eyes on 2 of them.
Oh yeah,
One left
two
side, one
two
right side.
survivors.
There's something else floating on the right side. I can't tell what it is.
Great
Probably a
side.
raft or something.
Yeah, there's two survivors, one on the left, one on the right. Oh
That's
yeah.
in- yeah, it's on fire.
One by
yeah.
the fire.
Somebody grab the extinguisher.
Where's the extinguisher at? Oh, I got it.
Starboard
Okay.
side.
Oh, you actually put an extinguisher. I was gonna say, hold on a minute.
But
Okay.
what is burning?
That is a good question.
Did
nothing
something
is burning.
despawn here by any chance?
Survivors, come back. I don't. Hold on. I
This
gotta
is the
read. I
former
haven't played this in a
emergency, I
while.
think.
Hold E or Q.
I don't
Okay,
think
there
you
we
need to
go.
put those fires out. She used the oil spin. Probably.
There we go.
That is,
Expert
what is on
firefighting right
fire?
there.
Perfect. That is a good question.
Professional firefighter.
Indeed.
Do they have oil
Mhm.
slicks that burn now?
No, I think the craft that was here despawned.
Glitch.
Yeah.
Ah,
Probably. Alright. We're 3.3 clicks.
Yep.
Batteries sound very.
Yeah, they don't sound happy.
No.
Let's check.
maybe you should start doing the thing of disengaging your clutch and running your engines.
Yeah, well, I can make it
It'll
3.4 clicks to
probably-
base.
You need to label these
We
dials.
got another boat. No,
You do?
No, no, not
Oh,
the
for-
boat.
What? Due left? Due to port?
Yeah, that's the mission with the tugboat.
Yeah.
You spawned it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna.
Oh, we do have another boat actually. 11 o'clock by the bridge.
Oh yeah, another boat.
That's our big
That's
boat. That's probably the
That
mission.
could be the one that we're looking for.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a big, semi-big freighter boat. Still a
Joey. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
These survivors are like.
Dead ahead?
Yeah, dead ahead.
Okay.
What's our fuel up? gosh.
360.
Uh,
We're about half fuel. Jeez,
It'll
we're
be
bobbing
fine.
up and down again.
Careful, get on.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to stable us out.
Don't do that. You're just gonna get pitched.
It doesn't actually help staying on the front.
Riley, when's port 4 of
Welcome
ICBM?
to the tour
Today?
guide.
It's already
I
on.
will be your tour guide,
Oh,
JT
never
underscore Yankee. Today we'll be going to check out the ship over there. Yeah, I hope
Definitely
you
not
enjoy the
haunted
tour.
trademark.
Our captain is Stealth 17. Tip jar is right here.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Make sure to leave some tips.
Actually, you know, I think that I figured out why the fireworks were still burning.
Hmm.
Maybe that was the ship for which the mission expired. And
Yeah,
this
that's
is
what
the
I'm
new
thinking.
ship.
Yeah, it probably was.
Oh, that probably
This
was.
is the actual one.
Yeah,
Or-
I see 2 survivors at least on deck.
Or that was napalm.
Is it on
Yeah, or
fire?
that.
I
Is,
see no
is the
fire.
ship on
Um,
fire?
I don't think that ship is on fire. Just maybe hit, like, ran
It's on,
aground.
like,
And...
this- A
No,
lot of
it's-
Stormworks
it's-
ships have built-in pumps. Do you want to go and see if there's something that you can fix?
Let's
It's
do
going
this.
Up and down. It should be fine. It looks fine.
Actually, it might have ran out of fuel.
Does it say
It-
what
it
the problem
doesn't.
is?
There's one
It
survivor
is-
in the water on left
It's in
side.
trouble, that's all.
Yeah, one.
We got 2
Uh,
survivors on deck. One on
7
the
casualties,
water.
good
Port-
lord.
One guy floating in the water
ocean
right there of us.
to a hospital. Holy,
Alright, I'm
we're
gonna
not gonna have
cruise it.
enough seats for this.
I challenge one of you guys to sail it back to the dock and turn it in for cash.
Bet. Bet. Let's go to this.
You have a challenge now. Don't ram it.
I've
It's
got.
in-
Oh wait. Oh no, that's a flare. All right, we're good. I've got my boater's card. Let's do this.
Stealth, are you running
Where
the
are
engine
the
while you-
stairs?
the stairs?
Yes, I'm running the engines.
Wait.
Where are there stairs on this thing? Is there no stairs?
Yeah, left and right of the
They're
float.
probably internal.
Or you mean on the boat?
No, yeah, on this boat. Oh, there's a ladder right here.
Other side of the boat is clear.
Ladder
Wait,
right
uh,
here.
go
There's
down into the
life raft.
inside.
Don't look
we,
like
we have a
wood.
civilian somewhere.
Go down to the inside and
Oh gosh.
there
oh,
she is,
hey,
actually here.
there's a guy here.
This
I
civilian
got
on the
one.
boat on the left side.
is the thing on
I got
fire?
one. No, that's just a flare.
No, I wasn't meaning that. Like, is someone actually gonna try and take the ship?
Yes,
can't.
I'm doing that.
I'm
Can't.
just
Usually it has no
Can you
fuel
not?
or it has no power or whatever. They won't
Engine
start.
1, nav
Oh,
lights,
this
deck
guy's-
lights, pilot
my
house,
eyes.
night lights.
We
I
got
know
an
it's-
incapacitated guy on the deck.
Does it have a?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh shit, we have a guy dead on the deck.
No,
Oh, you do?
incapacitated. He's fine.
It does. Is there ballast out? Bilge pumps on.
There's a guy here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Let's see, battery level, fuel level. Yeah.
Would
No.
it be technically possible for you to? Is it out of fuel and out of battery?
Yeah, it's out of fuel and battery.
Do you think that is it possible to redeem those ships?
Very
If you
unlikely.
could tow it.
Huh.
There.
I think I've
doubt
tried
you're
it
gonna
at
be
some
able to tow
point. I
this.
tried to bring one back to a dock and it just doesn't let you despawn it. And when the mission
Wow.
ends, the whole thing despawns anyway.
True.
Let's see, how many do we got here?
Do you want to make it interesting and try and scuttle it?
Yeah, sure.
Can we?
Let's do that.
You
Stranger
can.
things have
Most
happened.
ships have a sink.
Yeah, ships
it
can
doesn't-
sink,
I'm sorry, I'm
definitely.
just being a
People
force.
first, maybe?
Ballast in. And then since there's
yeah,
no power,
pump
that's
start.
not gonna work.
What do you think?
Well, if this ship is truly like floating on the mass of its hull and not on the inside of it, you might want to just ram. That actually sounds
We
like a
got
bad
scuba
idea.
diving suits up here. If someone wants to grab
Yeah,
one.
let's. Yeah, we. I got
yeah,
one.
someone go steal those.
I got
one of them.
one. I'll bring it back.
Does it
I
not
got
have a
that one.
sink?
There's thermal clothing up here as well. There's 2 more scuba suits, 1 thermal clothing.
Is there a place to put it?
Not
on
really.
this?
You might want to hold on to
okay.
it because we can't store it
Still
anymore.
wear it.
I'll just hold on to it. Yeah. Is this all the survivors?
We need to have 9 survivors
so.
on the boat.
1, 2,
think we have
3,
9.
4. Yeah, we have 9.
Oh, we got 9? That's all good. That's all of them.
Yeah, there's just not gonna be seats for the rest of us.
Yeah, that's fine if you use
Did does the ship not have a scuttle?
I don't
it's
think
out
it
of power.
does. We could have done ballast in, but it's out of power, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. There's no
Yeah,
power
The
or...
ship is clear. Ship is clear.
Yeah, grab a scuba suit on your way out.
Waves are picking up.
Round
Yeah.
back.
Scuba suits are on the back second deck, I believe.
I already have one.
Let me see. There is.
Oh, wait, can we put them
There's
on?
one scuba suit left up here.
Okay, yeah, you take it.
I already have one.
It's
The
frozen
game-
for me.
Yeah, it's
Frozen.
as well.
Yeah, I'm frozen too.
That's not good.
Not a good sequel.
Oh gosh.
I sense
hit the
either a
ship.
collision or a.
No, I didn't.
It's not unusual.
Disconnected from server.
Disconnected.
Oof.
Oof, that's a rip.
Did you crash your server? You're hosting it locally, aren't you?
No, I'm hosting it on a dedicated server.
Do you
Let's
think
try
the
this again
dedicated
then.
server went down, or
I wouldn't know
Maybe.
why. But I think it went down, yeah, it might be restarting.
Should we just... I'm gonna Alt F4 out and then try to rejoin.
You can use the quick escape.
I can't find the game anymore either, the server.
That's interesting.
Yeah, we got an error.
congratulations, you've
Alright,
blue
start.
screened a server.
Network timeout.
Oof.
You've probably blue screened the entire server. Good job, guys.
All because we stole their diving equipment. It's karma.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Yeah, it's not even showing up for me either.
No, I'm looking at the display, the control panel, but it says there's an error, but not what the error is.
Try to restart it.
Yeah, done.
That's really strange. Oh.
It was surprisingly smooth up until the end.
It was. It was actually doing really well.
Everything was fine until it wasn't. But then again, it do be like that.
You do have a point there. Just saying.
Just a small one, but you do have one.
Can we get an F in the chat for the server?
I hate that it only tells you that there is an error, but not what the error is.
Probably in some
Yeah, that's
bug
weird.
somewhere down.
The server is female.
Really? Alright, sorry chat,
That would
I don't
suck
know
if
what
we
the
lost
problem
all
is.
like that progress right there.
Yeah, all those crates.
Hopefully it saved, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind going back on the boat again and getting all survivors and stuff, but like...
If it even
yeah,
saved
we gotta
that
get more
far.
money. If. That's a good point.
Was it running on a Windows server?
Not sure.
Is there a error log file you can check somewhere?
Looking for it now. But the last one got changed. Now it's connection log, config, store log, content. It doesn't have an error log.
Huh, that's... Usually servers like that have those.
Yeah, it must be somewhere.
Yeah, that's really weird.
And I can go to a log viewer, but that just tells me what the situation is. Or was, rather.
That
It
might
tells me
help.
what the version of the server is, what the name is, how many vehicles there are. But it doesn't really tell me much about why it crashed.
Yeah, that's weird.
Still sort of gone to hell.
Guess it's time to
Sure,
send in a
still-
support ticket.
Is it not going up again though?
Well, there's no error message that I can find. There's not really a good log. I do have a start button, but when I start that, nothing happens. And it just says error.
May I ask who you're hosting the server from?
gtxgaming.co.uk.
What is...
It
Why
looks
do
like
I...
the server crashed, gets stored in an MDMP file. I'm not sure where though.
What sort of file is that? An MDM what?
MDMP, I have no clue.
Okay.
What? An MDMP file?
Yeah. That's the only crash logs of Stormworks I can find online at least.
No, an MDMP file is a dump. So you'll wanna, if you wanna go and decompress it, but I'm not sure that the MDMP file will be dumped onto your computer. I think it'll be dumped onto the server.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking for it. It's not in the saves folder. It's not in the app cache. It wouldn't be in config. There's a logs folder, but it hasn't been adjusted. There's nothing new in there.
Well, that seems
That
disappointing.
seems to be it for tonight then.
Oh, can you not launch a new one?
What, new server?
No, like relaunch the game, or is it true? Is the entire thing down?
It's the server that's down, it's not the game.
Oh.
That's the problem.
Is it possible to localhost, or?
I
It is
can also
possible.
I wouldn't
have
recommend it.
It is possible to localhost, but we wouldn't have any of our progress. We'd have to start over again.
Yeah,
Can you
that,
send a
and
save
that
file
you
over,
would
or-
also would have pretty poor performance.
Yeah, and that.
Well, would it be possible for you to save the share the save file and like you just host it off my local server?
Nah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
ask
I
these
also have
guys
a local
why it's
PC
going
for
on
that.
and if they can fix it for me. So that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'm sorry it had to end this abruptly. Something's going on with the server.
Do be like that.
Yeah, they can be like that, unfortunately. Alright, my dear chat. I'm sorry that it really, well, ends like this. I'm not sure why or what caused the server to crash, but all of a sudden it just went down. In the middle of a rescue, no less. And for some reason, even my control panel just says error. Doesn't tell me what the problem is, nor how I can fix it, nor where I can find the particular log. So, this is going to be it for the stream. I hope that I can stream again sometime very soon, because I really want to get going with the more advanced ships, helicopters, planes, whatever we can fathom. So thank you for watching, thank you for joining. I hope you had fun with our little mishaps and our attempted rescues, and there will be more to come. So thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys very soon for another one.
One left.